Today, we gather with heavy hearts for a girl whose life was stolen so soon.
So Abusia, me sure say, for the past 2 weeks, what's a story be a so online, especially TikTok, about a certain gay friend Ochanya, Nigeria for say. They are looking for justice for this girl. What pass it on from 2018. But next story na sabe you what in feeding so you see justice for this girl. Ne munchi mun say who is this girl and what's happened to her actually. Munchi the mun na the mam I watch this media. Myself. So be stay tuned. Now subscribe to the channel. Now follow me social media platform na the same name. Watch this media. Okay, click notification button. Now me no leave your comment. You be kind I get it back to you. Yes, I see. So, this whole story started around 2018. A certain young guy, friend, Ochanya, just say, well, one daughter for a family of 11. I would them, what that, back on, so them, and in 11, I own Benin State, Nigeria. Now, according to story, say, life was hard for this girl and then the family. So the mother decided to say, one primary school and will be Benin State one. Then 2018, they went for strike because government no file musika and I see teachers for sika no more then. So my America said, because I have a child and I will make sure that the child will have education so that the child will grow and come and take care of all of us. Then and the mommy yes would decide this what nebano. Ebe free baby one na kwa kuma nanti efen Felicia Okuja. One kwa kuma Felicia Okuja na ho. Eba no kuma Felicia Okuja is one entity. One it's now around for 5 years. Now in the course of ene abofranet no. Ena ma Felicia Okuja yukuna ye fen Andrew Okuja. Ene ne babe my friend Victor Okuja. Started to humility akran. I was started to money akran dada. It didn't start according to story. It didn't start with the guy. I found to Kujan started Victor and started on Yabo Franeda. When Yabo Franeda, I am an system probably be so in the course of it. Abanista catch up papa saying about Franina Bear May in Sebapano Bibia, the father should tell the son so that the son will know that the way or will correct the son. No way. No, it's a papa no so no so yes, I say, or many of friend dies for 5 years. Emma, a status of infection. I can status of yare, I no co hospital no involve your parents. I'm an abum. Say now, Tomobano. I'm a could do hospital 2 months, 5 days. And then because of that, and doctors just say the sickness the child was having, they said he was bleeding and then or had a machine because of how papa in the bay, woman, or had any machine or then you will feel in some way. And then, and on invite you periods, the before that kind of pass on. One of the TV stations on Nigeria, Dim Command, Chidim, a choir, Papa Fuina, Papa in the Bain, and the child explain everything.
When I was 8, the son started sleeping with me. Then when the sister caught him, the sister then reported him to the father. Then the father scolded at him, and that was when the father started. So September, when I went to school, I was not feeling fine, so I came back home. I went to Federal Medical Center in Makurdi here. I spent 2 months and 5 days there, so they discharged us. When I now came home, then that was when I told my mother that when I was in my uncle's house, my uncle and his son, they were sleeping with me. So when I told my mother that, my mother then told my elder sister. Then my elder sister now told this my auntie. Then I went and stayed with her. Then when I stayed with her, she now took me for checkup in Makurdi, in the hospital in Makurdi here. So when I went there, they checked. Then my mother now went and told the people that was what happened. When she told them, then when she told them, then they were not responding to anything. Then we came to report to the police headquarters here in Makurdi.
So around 25th October 2018, and Abofre, Ufria Sahasua, say, ye credit you cry. The money at Che, Papa, name on the panity. otimi edwane na no na chese yema papa no kodem for 5 months eno mze yi papa no now for 2018 till now, if you check the year, and people are still 6-7 years, people are still calling for justice for this girl. I'm a Jarvis, one of the popular TikToker in Nigeria. So I step in a video I say this girl deserves justice. This girl, because other girls now can more Nigeria, the small girls. So if you don't take care, this is the same thing the papa for there and then the cry guidance said, among even their own fathers will start to sleep with them. If justice should not come or justice should not prevail, this is the same thing that is going to happen. And the Jarvis came online and shared a message.
Today, we gather with heavy hearts for a girl whose life was stolen so soon. She was so young, full of hope, laughter, and dreams. But the people she trusted the most betrayed her in the most cruelest way. They took her innocence, her safety, and finally, her life. She did not deserve this. No child ever does. Her voice was silenced, but we will speak for her. We will cry for justice, not just for her, but for every girl child who has suffered in silence. Let her name call for change. Let her story awaken courage within all of us to protect, to speak, and to stand up against the monsters that hide behind family walls. She is gone, but her fight lives on. In our hearts, in our voices, and in justice we will demand until her soul rests in peace. Justice for Ochanya.
Ghanaians also talking. Nigeria focus, Ghana focus. Emma Eya Quintachi, one of also popular TikTokers in Ghana, started to work. Ghana. Sisi Arandia Koso, Nigeria is our brother. Nigeria is the same country like Ghana. This thing that is going on, no, it started from the home. Almost say I man expose you, almost just entirely, but it is not true. Osha tari akra me beshe. No, to me say atari akra ne shene expose you ma. Oh, onwa kase papa ti me akra ne da. It is telling you that a wicked mindset, a yakin bonnet, and the WhatsApp papa phone sa, a ranting 3 more years, and we should wake up and then we should help this child. Yes, seek justice. The just have Victor, Yencho a panel lecturer, Victor that time. Then Victor was in the university.
So while everybody is doing the Lord's work by talking about this whole Ochanya situation, I want to talk about the small things that lead us there. Let's start from how students are supposed to cut their hair because it's too distracting for them. And then also some people will say the teachers. Since when did hair stop somebody from understanding what's written on a board? Girls must cut their hair. Girls shouldn't wear this or that. Do you know the rhetoric you're pushing? You're basically enabling these teachers and their backward mindset. Like the guy that came to make a video about how he's so distracted by students who have been put in a school where they're supposed to be feeling safe in a uniform that is cut by the school for the students. That is supposed to be decent, right? It's decent, right? If decency is what the problem is, isn't that decent? It pushes blame from the teachers to the students that if a teacher is distracted by your hair, then you must change, not the teacher's behavior. Or if a girl is harassed, then she shouldn't have looked too grown. Which is crazy. And these things start small. True story, guys. I went to the police headquarters one time and I was in biker shorts and I was literally stopped by the security guy because I was dressed indecently. He was exchanging words with me and there were women around that were siding with him. I didn't know the police station had a dress code. What if I had come there to report that I had been? Will you tell me to go back home and change my clothes because of what I'm wearing? And also, how am I supposed to believe that you will not blame me in those clothes? Do you see where I'm driving this conversation? You will blame me for getting raped because I deserve it for what I'm wearing. Because in your opinion, I'm dressed indecently and it's too distracting. How am I supposed to believe that you would tell me that it's not my fault when you think that I'm a walking billboard for the distraction of men? And it's the police station. I should be able to walk in, even to report anything because anything might have happened. Do you understand? And also, it's my taxes. We are teaching girls to cover up because they are too distracting to men. Mind you, these are some of the clothes that people who have been raped were wearing. Baby clothes. These are onesies. Guys, I'm going to be inserting pictures. It's insane. Like, look, are you shocked? No, I'm not, because I know that babies, anybody. I just want you guys to understand that if you keep saying that boys will always be boys and that women should cover up and that what were you doing there and that why did you have hair and that why are your nails long, why are your lashes long, why is your skin green, why are you looking pink, why are you looking gray, why is your hair too small, why are your lips too big? You are removing the responsibility from the men and you are placing it on the women, and it is the men that are benefiting. Understand that there will always be a woman walking alone on the streets. There will always be a baby in a daycare where a man exists. There will always be a girl in her father's home where by her own father. There'll always be a girl around her uncle. There'll always be a girl in school where she's taught by a man, a predator. So instead of telling women, do not walk here late, do not do this, do not do that, do not look pink, do not look green, and making a woman's responsibility protecting themselves from getting, tell men to stop us, because they are the ones that need to be stopped, not us. And also tell these women enablers that do not discriminate. You are a woman. You are not bigger than the program. Okay, just bye bye. I'm getting too angry.
Almost started say, I probably was 6 years. I'm humiliating for 5 good years. What you say? And you know, I want people being your family. I want just uncle for it. We should jail them. I want to prison because I see for 7 years, 2018 till now. Still now we are talking about it. I was telling you, say, bro, this thing, it wasn't nice at all. Government should know what to do. Nigerian government should know what to do. And then we are all here sitting here telling you, say, it is not good to do that thing to a child. Innocent child that 1 year, she 1 year, she will be asked them, yeah, that they say, no, same mama. Eventually, baby, and this, I can't crab a finish, man, who be crown. Into the government of Nigeria, we are all sending a message. The government of Ghana should look, and then people around, maybe if you have a child, make sure if you doesn't really have money cry, you should make sure that the person or the Accra man can be trusted. Because look at what happened to this girl Ochanya. From Ochanya, maybe it's going to be your child. From Ochanya, it's going to be your friend, your friend's child. Ochanya is going to be someone you love. Then you are going to do this thing to this girl. For we are seeking justice for this girl, and then we are praying that everything will go. Still now, Nigerians are pushing for this agenda to happen, and then all the bloggers in Nigeria are also pushing it. Everybody is pushing it, and we are also pushing it that justice will be prevailed for this girl. My name is Kweku. What the black camera imagine no matter what. I watch this media. That's it. So we stay tuned. Then nobody's taking what stay with me. All the genuine everything we have on this channel. Make it out.